Hey everyone, Chris of Spelarkivet, and these are the 16 key shard locations for Auridon. As usual, they are not shown in any specific order, but more in the order where they are located. So let's take a look. In order to access this one, which is called a Landing of Noble's Blood, first have to do some initial quests in the main story. But once they are done, you just enter the manor house, find a way to the second floor and exit to the balcony. There are a few doors to choose from, but just head for the center one.
You look a typical tavern rat.
The second Skyshard is called the Heritance Stakes This Claim and can be found inside a mine named Del's Claim. Typically, while inside these types of instances, you will have to fight your way towards the end. But once there, the shard is impossible to miss. Next one is Adorns Valano's terrace, and it can be accessed in one of two ways that I know of. Either through a quest line that I think starts in the nearby village, or by entering from the beach up a ladder. Whichever way you choose to enter in, you will have to find your way up to the second floor, go to the center set of doors and exit the left one. Then we have Offered to Appease Riled Ancestors, which can be found to the northwest of Tunselville, among some old ruins next to the sea. Blood-drained thralls stumble past is a Skyshard located inside another instance called Ondil. The formula for success is the same. Fight enemies until you reach the correct location and grab the shard. This one is behind a set of old stone bookcases. In yet another instance, hidden home in the gully's wall is located inside Toothmaul Gully, and to be honest, I don't see it being inside any kind of wall at all. But note that this instance can be pretty difficult if you're still low level. There are tons of mob and a myriad of tunnels. The actual shard is found right next to some hardcore enemies, so be aware. Then we have Near the Folly's End, which basically is at the end of an instance called Entila's Folly. As before, you fight enemies until you reach the end area, and the shard is located on the second floor. If you continue northwest from the Folly, you'll reach the outskirts of an area called Smuggler's Cove. This is where you find the Skyshard near Merormo's Refreshment. Kind of an odd name, but there you have it. Continuing east, you will reach the city of Skywatch, and inside the Fighters Guild, on the second floor, is the shard named Watching the Sky in the Tower of Swords. A bit north of Skywatch, behind a wall, you will find Between Cursed Ruin and Shrine. Then further north, you will have to enter an instance called One Solen. The Skyshard, Corpses from Another Age Walk here, is found on the left hand side close to the return gate that leads you back to the entrance. A brisk stroll back and to the west will lead you to Buan, or Buan. This is the only instance, as far as I know, that you actually might run past the Skyshard, since it's hidden behind a wall at the end. It's called Ancient Chamber of Golden Glow, and can be hard to spot. Just northeast we find a village called Dawnbreak, and the shard itself is named Up and West in the Broken Dawn. It rests on some stairs inside a ruined building.
Greetings.
Contemplation's overlook is just west of Dawnbreak, on top of a small waterfall. If you know where to look, it's easy to spot, and it's clearly visible from the Isle of Contemplation below it. Gleaming Beacon Ship Guide can be somewhat confusing to reach, since there are a lot of enemies in this otherwise large area. There is, however, a set of stairs close to the southern part, which is followed by the path leading up to the North Beacon Lighthouse. The shard is at the very top. The last Skyshard is called Held in a Corner by the House of Troubles, and is located inside the instance Maroon's Spite. As before, there are a lot of enemies, but for this one you don't have to run through the whole thing, since it's located in the first open area on the left hand side. That's it for the Skyshards in Auridon. If you find this video at all helpful, then please give the thumbs up. Thank you for watching.